Grant Cardone, also known as Uncle G, his figure is shrouded in controversy. A genius to some, a mystery to others. But one thing is clear, he's a powerhouse in amassing billions through real estate deals. Today, we're gonna dissect Uncle G's playbook layer by layer, reviewing the intricate secrets behind the financial sorcery.
Is it a groundbreaking playbook you can mirror for success, or a treacherous maze brimming with legal pitfalls and the specter of fraud? The truth is about to be laid bare.
In order to do this, we'll break down his strategy to raise money, explore legal and ethical boundaries, and answer that question: can Grant Cardone's strategy be replicated?
But before we do that, let's splash back to the early 2000s, and you know who we see? Well, Kylie Jenner, the youngest in the Kardashian Jenner clan.
Back then, she was in the shadow, the overlooked one. Her sisters grabbing headlines, Kendall strutting the global runway. But Kylie, she wasn't about to be left in the left behind lane. Oh no, she was about to hit the accelerator.
Here's the twist. Kylie Jenner turns the game on its head. With social media as her launch pad, she skyrocketed from being just another Kardashian Jenner to a global powerhouse.
We're talking about a seismic shift in fandom dynamics here. Forget the age of information, it's the age of influence, and Kylie's riding the wave like a pro.
She didn't just sneak up to the top, she blasted her way through, launching a cosmetic empire, and boom, youngest self-made billionaire, leaving even Kim K in the dust. The first in her Kardashian Jenner lineup to hit that $1 billion status. How? Well, she mastered the art of social media, transforming her online presence into a money-making, record-breaking machine.
Kylie Jenner, from the shadowed sister to her trailblazing tycoon. That's how you flip the script in an influence age. So how does this relate to Uncle G and real estate?
Well, Grant Cardone realized that in today's world, you can't just use your granddaddy's investment strategies. He's tapping into the digital gold mine with a killer social media game, over 10 million followers. That's not just an audience, it's a financial powerhouse at his fingertips.
Picture this, at a single event, Cardone, the maestro himself, posted a cool 45 million. He's got these investors eating out of the palm of his hand. Not just your typical stuffy suit and tie investors, but real people who are hungry for a piece of the real estate pie. By introducing real people to this echelon, expanding the playing field, Grant Cardone isn't just dipping his toes, he's diving in headfirst into a vast ocean of investors with crowdfunding.
Forget the old school elite club of country clubs, family offices, and traditional firms. Grant Cardone, Uncle G, is playing a different game. He's opened the floodgates to a tsunami of investors from all walks of life. This isn't just investing, it's a revolution in who gets to play the investment games. So let's dive into Uncle G's playbook, shall we?
Number 1, building an army of supporters. On social media, Cardone isn't just posting. He's building an army with over 10 million followers. He's not just reaching people, he's engaging them, building a community that is locked in, loaded, and ready to invest. This isn't your grandmother's knitting circle, it's a high-octane community of trust and influence.
Number 2, selling the dream. Cardone is not just showcasing properties, he's selling a slice of his life. Every post, every story is a piece of Cardone brand. He's not just a guy with properties, he's the guru, the success story that investors want a part of. This is personal branding on steroids.
Number 3, speed and reach. Cardone's strategy, it's like a sport car in a world of horse-drawn carriages. Traditional fundraising is a marathon. Cardone's method, sprint. He's reaching more people faster than ever before. This crowdfunding and social media supercharged.
Number 4, fundraising and marketing. Every fundraising move Cardone makes is a marketing master stroke. He's not just raising capital, he's showcasing his empire, attracting more eyes, more interest, more investor, which means more money for his investments. This is 2 for 1, raising funds while putting on a show.
Number 5, the power is in his hands. With crowdfunding, Cardone isn't just asking for investments, he's dictating the terms. No more bending over backwards for finicky family offices. He's setting the stage, laying down the rules, and keeping the control. This is fundraising with freedom. Hey, thanks so much for watching this video. We hope you're enjoying it.
However, we would like to take a moment to invite you to our upcoming Raise More Money Challenge, where we invite a bunch of real estate entrepreneurs, multifamily apartment general partners, and capital raiser, or would-be real estate entrepreneurs, general partners, and capital raisers to come as we teach them in detail the system that can help them raise more money for any real estate deals.
We want to invite you to join us on the Raise More Money Challenge. Click the link in the description below. You'll be glad you did. Join us as VIP or VIP Platinum. Now, let's get back to the video you were watching. You may say, Palm Nan, Grant Cardone can raise a lot of money, but is it legal or ethical? Well, the same type of dilemma faces the fictional character Blind Hutz in The Simpsons every single time he appears on the show. Imagine this character in The Simpsons. He really perfects what happens when you chase success the wrong way. Think about it. Hutz is all about cutting corners, playing dirty, and using every shady tricks in the book to win. He's a walking example of ambition gone wrong. Lionel isn't just a funny, bumbling lawyer on a TV show. He's a warning sign, a big flash neon sign that says, this is what happens when you lose your moral compass. It's a tough lesson wrapped up in laughs, but it's a lesson we all need to remember. Disclaimer, we are not legally qualified to provide any advice on legal legal or ethical considerations when it comes to Uncle G's approach to raising money. It's essential to consult with legal professionals or experts in the field for specific legal and ethical guidance.
Grant Cardone's Uncle G's approach to fundraising, particularly through crowdfunding and social media, has brought him into the spotlight not only for his innovative methods, but also for his legal and ethical boundaries these methods test.
Here's the catch. Cardone's been caught up in some legal tangles. There's talks about him promising sky-high returns to investors, which has gotten some people raising their eyebrows. One lawsuit even claims that he was making false promises and not being totally upfront about what's going down with his investment funds.
But let's get real. Lawsuit in business, they're just like peanut butter and jelly. It doesn't always mean there's something wrong. It's just part of the game when you're playing at Cardone's level.
This guy's been through the ringer with lawsuits for real estate investments, gone south to arguments over contracts. You name it, he's probably faced.
Despite all the legal dramas, though, Cardone's still killing it in the real estate world.
These scripts haven't slowed him down. They're like battle scars, proof that he's out there taking risks, making moves. It's a lesson for anyone in the game. You gotta be clear, stay on the right side of the rules, and keep pushing forward.
When it comes to keeping clear of litigious lawsuit in the investment game, the first rule is no false promises. Make it loud and clear that investing is a risky play, right? Your investors aren't just handing over cash for guaranteed returns. They're buying into the business itself.
That means there's no sure bet. The deal could take a dive, but that's part of the game. Yet the potential upside, that's why people are lining up to take the risk, betting big on the winning side.
Now, about your investor, we're talking about the heavy hitters here, the sophisticated, accredited types. They know the game, understand the risk, and if things go belly up, they can handle it.
Here's the crucial point. Make sure their investors have a cushion, a financial safety net. If they're thinking about betting their last dollar or worse, mortgaging their home to invest, that's a hard no. You want investors who can take a hit without wrecking their lives. It's not just smart, it's ethical.
And finally, the big show, knowledge is power, especially about SEC regulation. Know the rules of fundraising game inside and out. What you can say and what you can't say is crucial. And if you're in doubt, get an SEC attorney on speed dial.
Best practices aren't just about playing it safe, they're about playing it smart. This way you can stay on the right side of the law and your investors can stay in the know.
Thinking about replicating Grant Cardone's playbook? Buckle up. It's not just about hitting posts on social media.
It's a full-throttle game of building your personal brand. Just like Cardone's, he's not just posting pictures. He's crafting a powerhouse image that pulls in followers, turning them to investors. You want in on this? You gotta be more than just an active online person. You need to be a content wizard, creating stuff that grabs attention and holds in tight.
Guys, we're just talking about the genius capital raising playbook that Uncle G used it play after play to build trust and a raving fan base. Now, if you want to make money in real estate using other people's money, go watch this episode.